Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
That's an important first down on that running play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick pass, the catch is made. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
So this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Direct snap to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he knocks through the PAT. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On the run, it's Parker. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Runs right over the defender. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Second down. That's the end of the first quarter. The score tied at 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Vols will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. He'll field the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Inside the 25. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Tennessee, 7.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The Volunteers have first and 10 here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Touchdown, Penn State. Big impact play by the special teams. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Lions offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Hand off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Penn State 28, Tennessee 7.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
A move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I'll tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And they stop it, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Tennessee 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's Lewis. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, Penn State 28, Tennessee.
We'll begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Launching it. He pulls it in for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's a fumble! And they get their own fumble back. Time's running out, but they still have a chance. 4th down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fowles.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Moving past the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. Third down for the offense. Or snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The ball is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.